Hey guys, this will be the last Warrior video for the day, but I wanted to, if you guys haven't watched my season finale review, it will be out later today. I'm working on the thumbnail for it, and then I'll post it for you. But before that one drops, if you guys, when we watch our shows, once we get a new season, that means it's ranking time, baby. So we gotta rank all three Warrior seasons from the worst to the best. But just to be clear, even if one of these amazing seasons is number 3, don't think that means that there are any bad seasons of this show. It just means that these are my personal rankings of what seasons I enjoy the most. So don't think Warrior is one of the rare shows where it's so consistent. There is not a bad season on this list. So this ranking is not because it's not worst to best. It's from which season do I enjoy to which season do I least enjoy. Would you say that's a good way of putting an experience of Warrior?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, alright, so coming in at number 3, and remember, this isn't the right list, it's just my list, but also, I don't hate any of these seasons. I love all 3 seasons. They are like my children. I love each of them. So coming in at number 3 is season 1. Now, a lot of people might be like, well, season 1 is the first season. I love the nostalgia of the original first season. It's got so many amazing things, but because it's the beginning and it's kind of establishing this world and setting up these characters that we don't really know yet, it pales in comparison to the next 2 seasons, because that's when the story really flourishes and we really feel that amazingness, and I love it. So season 1, I think it's fair to put at it's got some great fight scenes, it's got some great storylines. The finale with setting up the fight between we had the great fight of the original fight for Leon and Assam, which was great, and then we also had the fight between Leary and Assam in the factory, which are good fight scenes, and they set up some good things. But unfortunately, one of the things, some of the relationship drama with Penny and Assam drag it a little bit. It's a good season. It's got some good moments, some great action, establishes the show where it needs to be, but these next 2 seasons are the icing on the cake. Alright, moving into our number 2 spot. Next up, in number 2, we got season 2, because season 2 gave us the iconic Bruce Lee final fight scene where the Hopway and the Long Z have to team up together to take on the Irishmen, and it's fantastic. You got freaking Assam running around with nunchucks, hitting people in the face, doing sidekicks, doing what we do great. You have a fight scene in the finale with Leary and Assam in a boxing match where we finally see Assam win. We get a great new love interest for Assam. There's great, even better fight scenes in this season. New stories are established. We meet Sophie. Even though the Sophie subplot with Sophie and Penny is it drags the season a little bit, I still think it's pretty good. This season would be number 1 if number 1 on this list wasn't so amazing. So this season has great things that happen, great action, great storytelling. Each of the characters kind of flourish in their own way, but they're all kind of still trying to find their way, figure out where they are. Great scenes between Atoy and Mai Ling meeting for the first time. I love their connections. I love how that works. I think they established this in a way that's brilliant. Each of the characters kind of set up their own paths, and you bring it together, and it's great. There's some great moments between each of the characters. The bond between Assam and Young Jun starts out really strong, and then as we start to tear away from the plan to get rid of Father Jun, they kind of drift apart after a revelation is known about basically Mai Ling, to save her own skin, tells Young Jun that Assam is her brother, and that causes a wedge. But overall, season 2 is very solid. I'd give it an 8.4 out of 10. It's a very solid season. I would give season 1 a 8.1 out of 10. And now, coming in at number 1, you all knew this was happening. It's season 3. So each of these seasons has 10 episodes, and all the 10 episodes are well paced and well handled. But season 3 delivers the best set of episodes ever, because the beginning of the story is we get 3 episodes from the get-go since we're living in the streaming world. All 3 of the episodes establish the world, introduce new characters, bringing in newcomers like we have a new character as of Strickland, Douglas. Great stuff. We further developed the relationships that we previously set up. Great love interest for Sam. Great storytelling here. Well paced. Great arcs for each of the characters. Everyone has a great story here. You see how everything is. There's surprises, incredible action sequences, a well-made story, surprising cliffhangers, surprising twists, lots of sexy times in the brothel and other places that I would say, and by far the most badass Assam we will ever see, and hopefully we'll continue to see in season 4. So if you guys like Warrior, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. We're trying to get 800 subscribers. We're trying to get the watch time up so we can be doing this all the time, so I can make this my main job other than my real job when it will eventually happen. So I want to be dedicated to you guys. I want to show you guys that I'm going to give you the best content around. And if you guys like this reviews, make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button as always. And if you got, what's your ranking? My list isn't the right list. It's just my list. But I would love to know yours. But if you are wondering like why I put season 3 so high, is not just because it's a new season, but if you guys have watched, spoilers for the season finale of Warrior, watch the finale, watch season 3. If you haven't seen the previous 2, watch the previous 2 first. But the reason why is every fight scene just builds and builds and gets better and better. But season 3 has this fight scene where it is just the most epic Bruce Lee montage you will ever see, and shows the amazing skills of Assam as well as many of our other favorite characters, and it has an amazing emotional payoff. So yeah, guys, if you enjoy Warrior, let me know your ranking in the comments below, and share your thoughts. And as always, I'm gonna one punch out. Have a great day.